It's time to say yes to yourself. It's time to take a stand for your one wild and precious life. I'm Regina Garapi, and this is my mission and my wish for you to say yes to yourself, and in doing so, you are saying yes to the life you want to live. Saying yes to yourself means making you a priority. It means deeply caring for yourself first so that you can be more fully present for the people you love. I know what it's like to not say yes to myself, to honor other people's desires, their time, health, and happiness more than my own. I know how exhausting it is to be the perfectionist, the achiever, the good girl. For years, I was saying yes to over-delivering on a project and killing myself in the process. I said yes to social events that felt like obligations instead of enjoyment. I said yes to running the school book fair, but then secretly seething because I had given up the only day I had to write. I did it all. The laundry, the dinners, the dishes, the lunches, the clients, the meetings, and I did them all with a deep sense of resentment. Because these yeses were driven by what I thought was expected of me in order to be a successful mom, business owner, and wife. These yeses were fueled by the fear of not being enough. I was successful. I had so much goodness in my life, but I was using myself up, exhausted, anxious, and disconnected from myself. And then I realized I had only one wild and precious life, and that the biggest yes to that life was making the decision to say yes to myself. I let go of guilt and began to care for myself in a way I never had before. Slowly, I learned how to set boundaries, make time for me, and I learned how to say no. It changed my life in so many ways, and the more I said yes to myself, the more I was able to give and be there for those I love. The more I said yes to myself, the more joy and gratitude I found on the everyday aspects of my life and in my roles. My journey back to myself can be your journey too. For the past decade, I've devoted my life to teaching and mentoring women who want to reclaim their essence and their inner spark. I've empowered women to be more visible, to nourish their spiritual self, to trust their inner wisdom and receive the support they deserve. I've taught classes, I've led programs, and even retreats internationally. But most of all, I've developed the tools and a process by which I help women reclaim their life by saying yes to themselves. You see, the world needs you to take a stand for your one wild and precious life. I want you to experience more love, more meaning, more joy. I want you to be lit up from the inside out. I want you to discover how to let go of guilt, self-loathing, numbing out, overwhelm, busyness, and resentment once and for all. On this page, you are going to discover my Say Yes to Yourself experience. It's a 10-week journey you and I take together with an amazing group of women who are also ready to say yes to themselves. It's a jumpstart for your life and a way to take a stand for the life you have a soul ache to live. I've designed the Say Yes to Yourself course to provide you with the steps, tools, and practices for re-envisioning and reclaiming your life. Imagine 10 weeks from now, having a clear vision for the red-hot life you are wanting, feeling excited to get up in the morning and begin. Imagine talking to yourself with more love, compassion, and acceptance. Imagine plugging up the energy leaks that are depleting you of your life energy and your joy. Imagine being able to spot the subtle drains that rob you of your energy, moving through your days and weeks with a sense of self-acceptance and self-love that gives you a deep feeling of peace, being able to trust your inner wisdom to make more empowered decisions. Imagine having a strong sense of purpose, peace, and creativity that makes life fun and meaningful again. This is what I'm inviting you to do. During these 10 weeks, we will meet regularly online, and you'll have access to the Say Yes to Yourself course modules, and you'll discover my favorite rituals for connection and transformation. You do not need to completely overhaul your entire life to make room for your dreams, but you do need to take action toward change. Together, through this course, you and I will take small, baby steps, 1 week at a time, that create small, significant changes that lead to powerful shifts in your life. Together, we will create momentum by moving you into inspired action. Now, can you do this on your own? What I've learned is that it's not likely. Women are hardwired for support. We need community, connection, and accountability. Through the Say Yes to Yourself course, you will be guided, supported, and championed, not just by me, but by an entire sisterhood of women who are there walking the same path. Think about it. What if this was the very thing you've been wanting? What if the shifts, the growth, the new perspective on life was just a few weeks away? What if your day-to-day life experience was transformed and the heaviness now and dread was replaced by ease, confidence, and enthusiasm? That's what's waiting for you. So please say yes to yourself. Click on the I'm in link here on this page and invest in you. The very act of taking that stance for yourself and the life you are wanting is the first step to a new beginning. I can't wait to go on this journey with you and welcome you into my community.